Yeah, it's about 4:05. Another 10 minutes and it's sunset. So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the North York Moors. I wanted to keep it relatively local today, so that's what I've done. Winter's definitely around the corner. We've had some horrendous storms. Scotland's had its first snow. And here in North Yorkshire, we've had a little bit of rain and the temperature's gone back up from where it was before. You might recognise Square Corner behind me. Hard parked in Osmotherley. I've got about another mile from here until I find the spot that I'm intending to camp tonight. It was meant to be sunshine this afternoon, but it's not going to happen. There's a little bit of mist rolling in. It's a little bit damp. I had a number of options to shoot off from when I finished work. I wanted somewhere closer. And it's a beautiful walk in through the woodland. Some really stunning colours. It's a pleasure to walk through it. Another couple of weeks, all those leaves will probably be gone. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've got a bit of extra new kit. Unfortunately, it didn't come in time for this camp. You're just going to have to wait till next week. And if you've heard above me, they are here for busy today. They've been buzzing around. So if you're familiar with the area, you'll probably recognise it as the top of Black Ambleton. And I think, judging by the grass that we've got here, I might just have something just about the right size to put a tent on. So I'm really happy with that. I've had a mooch over that way. There's nothing there really that's suitable. And I think this will do for tonight. Yeah, let's just have a look. Gone for the Terra Nova Southern Cross 2 tonight. It's absolutely perfect for these conditions. There's a little bit of wind, not much, maybe 5 miles an hour. Not expecting it to get much stronger than that. And I'm pitched with the entrance facing east. So if there is a bit of a sunrise or some colours in the morning, I'm going to capture that. Just that mist keeps rolling in and rolling out. It's really atmospheric. And the rumble in the background is the A19. So you can kind of guess where I'm at. Okay, so let me get inside. I want to get set up. I want to get an early tea on as well. Pretty hungry. No one aren't hungry. So tonight I've gone with my big Agnes Rapido cell. Nice and wide that. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've inflated it with my Aerogogo pump, billed as the world's lightest inflatable. It only comes in at about 23 grams and it just powers off your power bank or your phone. Start to loft that up. So it's quite mild, and I have gone with the Optimus UL 700 or whatever it's called. That's going to be loads warm enough for tonight. Absolutely guarantee it. Personal preference, but I have a cheap cotton sleeping bag liner that I like to use just to give my pad a bit of protection. Just put that in the corner. Right, I've got some down pants in case I need them. Probably not. I've got my down boots because I never get to sleep if I've got cold feet. Hat and gloves, change into those shortly. And then a little inflatable pillow. Just slips up there like that. Right, well, as you can see behind me, there's nothing to see. The mist has come down, but I'm not too bothered about that. It'll just give me a little bit of cover. We're not overlooked by anyone. Let me show you what I've got for my tea, because I have made a few adjustments. So I've got my Huel pot. And I've got some biscuits in that, so those are intact. I'll show on those later on. I've got my usual teas, hot chocolates, that type of thing. And I will be having a Huel meal later. Oh no. Right, well, the Huel meal tonight is the Cajun pasta, thankfully. And I've gone with my OEX Aero jet boil. Got a grenade bar for after. I've got some porridge in the morning. I've got a cup of soup and some hippie tea bags. Just been on holiday to Latvia. Went to the city break in Riga. These are the ones they had in the room. Actually quite good as far as hippie tea bags go anyway. But the one thing I was meant to bring tonight, and I knew I'd forget something, I am so gutted. I'm going to have a look in my bag now, in my main bag, just in case it's there and I've not taken it out. But I forgot my main meal and I'm gutted. That was half the reason I brought my jet boil out tonight. Oh, please. Oh, I'm gutted. I haven't brought it. So during the week we made a chilli at home and I put some extra rice with it and I put it into a Mylar bag and I sealed it up. I hinted about it on my Instagram and I've obviously left it in the fridge at home. Oh God. Right, okay, so I'm not going to go hungry, but the food that I planned is not going to be as good as what I thought. No, I've not secreted it in there either. Oh man, I knew when I set off I'd forgotten something. Never mind, it wasn't meant to be. I'll save it for the next one. I'll have some porridge as well and I'll just have a coffee in the morning and do it that way. Oh well. Could be worse, could have left something really important at home. Right, so tonight's cup of soup is some sort of cream of chicken. do the job. Well, I wasn't expecting those colours, that's for sure. Probably too with being about another 200 metres further up. You might just get above this mist, but beautiful evening. Another thing I wanted to show you. Forgets his main meal. Didn't forget his thermometer though. That's what we're at. Hope you can see that. Nearly 11 degrees. It's incredibly mild for November. And that's bonkers. And you might have noticed I've got a little bit of facial fur. It's winter again. It's definitely coming on. But I've also got ultralight on my haircut as well. Those of you wondering what's going on under my head coverings, not a lot. It was going grey a lot and it was starting to thin, and I thought I'll take control of it before it takes control of me, and I shaved it off, and I'm kind of used to it now. I probably don't need a hat on with this temperature. God, look at that. That's amazing. Probably getting glare off the top of my head, but wow. Yeah. Brilliant. Right, it's enough of that. Yeah, it's about 4:05. Another 10 minutes and it's sunset. I don't think that's going to take long to boil, which is great. So just while that boils, I'd like to thank everyone that's supported the channel recently. There's loads of ways you can do this now. They don't cost anything at all, it's all free. You can like my videos, you can leave a comment. I reply to every single comment that I get. I really enjoy reading them. If you're new to the channel, just stop by and say hello. I'd love to hear from you and where you're from. You can hype the video. You can hype the video up to 3 times, so long as it's within 7 days of the video being released. That's another way of pushing it out there. And you can always share it on your own socials as well and get your friends and family watching, why not? So I've just had a video that's been released tonight whilst I've been here. It's one where I was in the Peak District and had a cloud inversion, and already some people are starting to comment. Jason Little's replied, another canny video, Jason, and that low base weight is quite impressive. And now that I've started swapping out all the ultralight gear for my winter gear, it's really made a difference, I can tell you. Not as fit as I thought I was. We'll leave that in there for 5 minutes, put a timer on. Dave Goodman's replied, what a fantastic evening, Jason, top job. Thanks very much, Dave. I know you always support my videos, I really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Dave Goodman on YouTube yet, make sure you do. He's a wonderful storyteller, he goes on some great mini adventures himself, and I really like his content, so he's always worth a follow. And another supporter of the channel, Sidestick Flyers, replied, another great adventure in the crisp packet, Jason. A real shame about the litter up on Kinder, but I'm afraid that's the norm wherever you go in the UK. I think you'll probably find it is, mate. We just have to do our best to tidy up for the others as well, and hopefully educate a few people. Looking forward to the next adventure. All the very best. Thanks very much, Graham. I really appreciate that. Right, well, that's 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Wow. There you go. Oh. Do you know, I think I put the right amount of water in there as well. So this is Cajun pasta. There you go, folks. That's great. Right, let me enjoy this and I'll bring you back when I'm in bed. Right, it's about 20 past 8. I've made myself some porridge. I'm going to have that now and I'm going to snuggle down. Just spent the time just messing around on my phone, reading my Kindle. Oh, that is so good, so warm. It's been a beautiful evening. I've really enjoyed myself. Can't wait just to drift off. That's the thing though about winter camping. You've got to be prepared to spend an awful lot of hours in your tent. As I said tonight, I brought my Kindle. I've downloaded a movie onto my phone. In fact, I think it's an episode of Better Call Saul. And then I've got some music to listen to as well. I don't normally listen to music outside of either travelling in my car these days or going to the gym. So it's a real pleasure just to be able to lie back and listen to an album in its entirety. Just don't get to do that anymore. So I think I'll probably do that tonight as well, if I can't get to sleep. But I'm going to enjoy this hot food. I've got maybe another hot chocolate to do and a chocolate bar, and then I'm just going to let myself drift off and enjoy the night, and I'll bring you back in the morning. I just wasn't expecting a camp that was going to be this good tonight. In fact, I didn't know what to expect, but I'm so glad I came out, and I'm so glad to be able to bring you along too. All right, anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to get my head down and I'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning. Just start the day off with a Horlicks. I did get off to sleep, which was around about midnight. Slept like a log. That's lovely. That's lovely. Because I think what I'm going to do is just enjoy that and enjoy the first light of the morning. I'm going to take a guess that the fact that we can see Bilsdale transmitter means that we'll probably get some sort of sunrise. So I'm going to start getting packed away gradually. So by about 20 past 7, if there is something to see, we're going to see it. Can hear the grouse starting to wake up as well. And I've put my thermometer on. Not that it means anything, but just to see what it is. It's 11 degrees outside the tent, and that fits in with what the weather forecast was saying. It's really mild. If I just turn you around, there might probably be enough light now. You can just see on the inside of the tent there, absolutely soaking wet. So hopefully sponge that off before I put it away. But there's nothing on the inner's completely dry. It's brilliant. What I'm going to show you is the morning. The sky's definitely brightening up. Should make for a really pleasant walk out. I think there's some rain forecast for later on, but I think we'll be long off the hill by then. At least I hope so. Just gone 20 to 8. Perfect. I've left no trace as always. I've got all my litter. I've even picked up a few Haribo packets and stuff that I found lying around as well, so get rid of those. Last little look round, make sure I haven't left anything, tent pegs, stuff like that. The best thing about this walkout is it's all going to be downhill. A lot easier than what it was yesterday with 2.5 litres on my back. Look at that view as well. Brilliant. And there's some fantastic shades of brown and orange, isn't there? Well, this is definitely a good place to wrap it up. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. You've done really well. I appreciate all your love and support, all your messages you send me. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so already. And fingers crossed, I'll be out next week with all my new kit, but we'll just have to wait for that. It might not happen yet. Right, love you lots. See you later.